coffee cup is where you left it, a little stain beside the sink. Your favorite sweater's on the chair still, like it forgot you gone, I think. The morning sun comes through the window, painting gold across the floor. But every beam feels colder somehow than any winter felt before. And I keep listening for your laughter, like it might drift through the hall. But silence answers every question and echoes off the walls. There's footprints on the hardwood, ghosts of where you used to be. Every step you ever took here still keeps walking next to me. The room is full of memories, but somehow empty all the same. I never knew how loud a heart could break until the silence spoke your name. The clock keeps moving without mercy. Its hands don't care what I've lost, while every photograph beside me reminds me of the cost. I pass the doorway to our bedroom and pause before I go inside. The sheets are smooth on your side now. No dreams, no warmth, no lullabies. I swear I hear your footsteps sometimes, late at night above the rain. But it's just this old house remembering what I can't explain. There's footprints on the hardwood, ghost of where you used to be. Every step you ever took here still keeps walking next to me. The room is full of memories, but somehow empty all the same. I never knew how loud a heart could break until the silence spoke your name. I didn't know goodbye could linger long after the door closed tight, like a shadow stretched across the floorboards in the nether of the night. And every corner holds a story, Every crack knows what we've been through. This house still feels like home somehow, because it still feels full of you. There's footprints on the hardwood, though the dust has settled down. I trace the paths we made together through every inch of this old town. The room is full of memories, and everyone still shines the same. I never knew how loud a heart could break until the silence spoke your name. The coffee cup is where you left it. The evening light fades slow, and the footprints on the hardwood are the last thing letting go. The moonlight spills across the mattress like silver water on the floor. I reach my hand into the darkness and find the empty space once more. Your pillow keeps its shape beside me, like it's waiting for your head. And every night this room reminds me of the words we never said. The house is quiet as a whisper. Every picture stays the same, but nothing fits the way it used to since you took your heart away. Now I'm sleeping with half of the covers, holding on to half of the night. There's a cold side where your warmth should be, and it doesn't feel right. I turn over searching for comfort, but the sheets only tell me the truth. This bed was built for two dreamers. Now it's learning how to lose. I never noticed all the small things, like how you'd steal the blanket edge, or how your feet would find my ankles as we drifted from the day. Now the silence stretches farther than this room has ever known. And even when I'm wrapped in comfort, I still feel alone. The clock keeps counting every minute, like it's got somewhere to be, while I'm tangled in the memories you left behind with me. Now I'm sleeping with half of the covers, holding on to half of the night. There's a cold side where your warmth should be, and it doesn't feel right. I turn over searching for comfort, but the sheets only tell me the truth. This bed was built for two dreamers. Now it's learning how to lose. Maybe healing comes in pieces. Maybe time will soften this ache. But tonight the empty side beside me feels too heavy to escape. And every wrinkle in these blankets feels like something we once knew. A map of all the nights we shared, and all the ones we'll never do. I'm still sleeping with half of the covers, holding on to half of the night, listening to the lonely breathing of a house without its light. I turn over searching for comfort, while the dawn begins to break through. This bed was built for two dreamers, and one of them was you. The morning finds me where it found me, beneath a pale and quiet blue, sleeping with half of the covers, still making room for you. Kettle sings its morning melody, just like it always used to do. Sunlight dances through the curtains, painting gold across the room. I reach for 2 cups without thinking, then smile and put one back away. Some habits linger like old echoes, even after yesterday. The house is waking up around me, though it feels a little small. Funny how the quiet gets louder when there's no one there at all. So it's coffee for 1 this morning, steam rising slow into the air. 1 chair pulled close to the window, 1 empty seat still sitting there. I stir the cream and watch it wander like memories I can't outrun, learning how to start the day again with coffee for 1. Your favorite song comes through the speaker, a little softer than before. I let it play instead of changing, like I used to when you'd snore. The newspaper lies open beside me, crossword waiting to be solved. Life keeps asking simple questions while my heart works through them all. The city hums beyond the window, cars and people passing by. Everyone seems headed somewhere while I linger with goodbye. So it's coffee for 1 this morning, steam rising slow into the air. 1 chair pulled close to the window, 1 empty seat still sitting there. I stir the cream and watch it wander like memories I can't outrun, learning how to start the day again with coffee for 1. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it arrives this way, in tiny moments, quiet changes that gently shape another day. A little less of looking backward, a little more of letting go, like watching sunlight fill the kitchen where shadows used to grow. It's still coffee for 1 this morning, but somehow it feels less strange. The silence doesn't seem so heavy, and the sky is showing change. I raise my cup toward the sunrise and let another day begin, not forgetting what we once were, just learning how to live again. The kettle cools, the room grows brighter, the world moves softly as it does, and there's peace inside the silence with my coffee for 1. Found an old wooden drawer this evening, hidden beneath a pile of years. Inside were little frozen moments, wrapped in dust and quiet tears. A picture from a summer sunset, your hand tangled up in mine. Two young hearts that thought forever would never run out of time. The colors faded around the edges, but somehow they still feel new. Funny how a photograph remembers what life asks us to lose. These Polaroids in the drawer keep opening old doors, bringing back the way you laughed and the dreams we lived before. I smile through the tears falling down as memories gather around. Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it just learns not to make a sound. There's one of us beside the ocean, wind dancing through your hair. One from Christmas in the kitchen, with wrapping paper everywhere. I trace the corners with my fingers, like somehow that might bring you near. And for a moment in the silence, it almost feels like you're here. Every picture tells a story, every story leaves a mark. Tiny pieces of forever still glowing in the dark. These Polaroids in the drawer keep opening old doors, bringing back the way you laughed and the dreams we lived before. I smile through the tears falling down as memories gather around. Sometimes love doesn't disappear, it just learns not to make a sound. I used to hide from all these memories, afraid of what they might reveal. But tonight they feel less like heartbreak and more like proof that it was real. Every photograph is a reminder of chapters written in our lives. And though some pages reached an ending, the story still survives. These Polaroids in the drawer still mean so much more than faded ink and paper frames could ever show before. I smile through the tears once again, thankful for where we've been. Some people leave, but love remains in the places they've been. So I'll put them back carefully where they've quietly belonged. A little box of borrowed moments and the echoes of a song. These Polaroids in the drawer may never tell the whole story, but every smile behind those tears reminds me of your glory. I walk the old path by the river, where wildflowers lean toward the sun. The morning mist was hanging softly, like a story left undone. Every stone along the trail knew the rhythm of our wandering feet, and every breeze through the willow branches carried echoes bittersweet. For a while I thought these places would only bring me pain, but the earth keeps turning gently, and the seasons learn to change. Where the green grass bends beneath the wind, I still see traces of you, not as shadows that hold me back, but colors shining through. The hills still rise, the rivers run, the sky remains so wide, and somehow in this quiet place I've made peace with goodbye. The wooden bridge is standing sturdy, though years have weathered all its pain. I stopped there just like we used to, listening to the water sing. The birds above were drawing circles across a pale and open sky. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't ask the reason why. Some memories grow softer, like footsteps washed by rain, not forgotten, only resting in the landscape they became. Where the green grass bends beneath the wind, I still see traces of you, not as shadows that hold me back, but colors shining through. The hills still rise, the rivers run, the sky remains so wide, and somehow in this quiet place I've made peace with goodbye. I thought healing would be louder, some grand moment I would know, but it came in whispered mornings and the kindness of the road. In the rustle of the tall grass, in the sunlight through the trees, in the gentle hand of nature, teaching my heart to breathe. Where the green grass bends beneath the wind, your memory still remains, not as a wound that never heals, but like sunshine after rain. The path goes on beyond the hill, and so do you and I, connected by the beauty sky. So I'll walk these fields tomorrow, and every season after then, finding peace among the wildflowers, where the green grass bends, where the green grass bends, and the world forgives again. There's a box upon the bookshelf, gathering dust beside the frame, filled with pages I kept writing, but never signed with my name. Every line began with courage, every ending came undone. So the words stayed trapped in silence, and the letters stayed unsent. Some were written in the midnight, when the world was fast asleep. Some were stained by quiet heartache that I promised I would keep. I told the paper all my feelings, things I couldn't make you hear. How I missed the way you smiled, and how your absence lingered here. But time has a way of teaching what the heart resisted first. Not every truth needs speaking to prove what it was worth. These are the letters I never sent, the words that never found your door. Little pieces of a love that doesn't ask for anything anymore. I don't need you to read them now, or know the tears that helped them start. I only hope wherever you are, life is kind to your heart. One letter spoke of old December, when we danced beneath the lights. One remembered summer evenings and those endless golden nights. Another simply said, I'm sorry for the ways I fell apart, for the moments I let fear become the loudest voice inside my heart. And though I carry those regrets like pebbles in my hand, I've learned that loving someone sometimes means letting them stand. These are the letters I never sent, the words that never crossed the miles, the stories folded into pages, still remembering your smile. I don't need another chapter or a chance to change the past. I only hope the love you find is the kind that truly lasts. If happiness has found you somewhere in a town I've never seen, I hope your mornings start with laughter and your nights are filled with dreams. I hope somebody knows your secrets and treasures every part of you, the way I always wanted to, the way I tried to do. These are the letters I never sent, still resting safely where they lie. Not because I'm holding on, but because they helped me say goodbye. goodbye. And though you'll never read a single word, I finally understand some messages are meant for healing more than they are meant to land. So I'll close the box this evening and place it back upon the shelf, with a grateful heart for what we had and a little peace within myself. The letters may remain unopened, but their purpose has been met, to teach me how to love you still, through letters I never sent. There was dust on the piano, like snow that never fell away, a silent witness in the corner to all the years that slipped away. I used to play for hours every evening, let melodies fill every room, but somewhere between the heartache and the hurry, the music slowly lost its bloom. I thought I left that part behind me, like an old photograph in a frame, but some things wait with patient kindness until you're ready once again. So I brushed the dust off the piano and let my fingers find the keys. The notes came back like old companions, carried softly on the breeze. And with every chord I remember the person I used to know. Sometimes the way back to yourself is through the things you never let go. The first song sounded rough and shaky, like a road not traveled for years. But hidden underneath the silence was a voice I still could hear. It wasn't perfect, wasn't polished, but somehow that didn't matter then, because for the first time in a long while I felt alive again. The room grew warm with every measure, the shadows faded from the walls, and something deep inside awakened to answer music's call. So I brushed the dust off the piano and let my fingers find the keys. The notes came back like old companions, carried softly on the breeze. And with every chord I remembered the person I used to know. Sometimes the way back to yourself is through the things you never let go. Maybe healing isn't finding someone new to fill the space. Maybe it's rediscovering the dreams we used to chase, the little sparks we set aside while carrying life's weight, waiting quietly in the darkness for their chance to resonate. So I brushed the dust off the piano and played until the daylight faded. Each melody became a reminder of the strength that still remained. And with every song I uncovered pieces of a heart that had grown. Sometimes There's no more dust upon the piano, only music in the air, and a man who's slowly learning there's still beauty waiting there. Yes, there's still beauty waiting there. Morning light falls through the window, painting shadows on the floor. The world is already running, but I don't chase it anymore. There's a robin on the fence post, singing like it knows the way, reminding me the sky keeps turning, one sunrise at a time each day. I spent years trying to outrun every worry in my mind. Now I'm learning peace is waiting for the ones who leave sometimes. So breathe slow, let the moment come and go, like a river finding oceans without needing to know. Hold on, let's trust a little more than before. Life unfolds one page at a time, so breathe slow. The oak tree by the old road corner never rushes as it grows, still it stretches toward the sunlight through the seasons that it knows. And maybe I'm a little like it, still becoming who I'll be, finding strength inside the stillness and freedom in simplicity. Every answer doesn't need to arrive here overnight. Sometimes all we really need is a little faith in morning light. So breathe slow, let the moment come and go, like a river finding oceans without needing to know. Hold on, let's trust a little more than before. Life unfolds one page at a time, so breathe slow. The mountains weren't built in a moment, the stars don't hurry through the sky, the flowers bloom when they are ready, without asking how or why. Maybe we're meant to be gentler, with the hearts that we carry around. Maybe peace is simply listening to the quietest sound. So breathe slow, let the healing find your soul, like the sunrise touching valleys, or the waves that shape the stone. Take today and let tomorrow wait its turn. Life is not a race to finish, but a road where we can learn. Breathe slow and let your heart come home. evening settles softly, the daylight fades below, the world keeps spinning gently, and I breathe slow. I breathe slow. Curtains moved with the morning breeze, just like they always used to do. A golden line crossed the bedroom floor and painted everything in view. For months I couldn't face the daylight. It only showed what wasn't there. Every ray would find a memory, still hanging softly in the air. But something felt different this morning as I stood beside the window pane. The light didn't bring the sadness back, it simply called my name. There's sunlight on the floor today, and it feels warm instead of cold, like a hand upon my shoulder saying, you've carried enough, let go. The shadows don't seem quite so heavy, the weight isn't what it was before. And for the first time in a long while, there's sunlight on the floor. Made my coffee in the kitchen, watched the steam rise through the glow. The same old room, the same old silence, yet somehow not the one I know. The photographs upon the bookshelf still hold the years we used to share, but they no longer feel like anchors, keeping me trapped somewhere. The world outside keeps turning slowly, trees dancing in the morning air, and for once I wasn't searching for someone who wasn't there. There's sunlight on the floor today, and it feels warm instead of cold, like a hand upon my shoulder saying, you've carried enough, let go. The shadows don't seem quite so heavy, the weight isn't what it was before. And for the first time in a long while, there's sunlight on the floor. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning how to see that Love can leave a beautiful mark without defining who I'll be. Maybe every broken season has a springtime waiting near, and every heart that learns to bend can bloom again right here. There's sunlight on the floor today, and now I welcome it inside. It fills the corners of this old house where lonely echoes used to hide. The future doesn't seem so distant. The sky is opening once more, and for the first time in a long while, there's sunlight on the floor. The morning stretches gently onward. The birds sing outside my door, and I stand here smiling quietly at the sunlight on the floor. The sunlight on the floor, where hope lives once more. I saw your name inside my memory, like an old leaf drifting downstream. Not holding on, not disappearing, just floating through a quieter dream. There was a time I chased the current, trying to pull it back to shore. But rivers know where they are going, and I don't fight them anymore. Some roads are meant for walking together, some part beneath the open sky. Though we couldn't stay forever, I'm thankful that we tried. I'm learning to let go, like autumn leaves released by the wind. Not because the story mattered less, but because it's reached its end. I hope your days are filled with laughter, and your nights are warm and bright. I'm learning to let go, and somehow that feels right. The photographs still tell their stories, the songs still carry your refrain, but they no longer pull me backward or reopen every pain. The heart is slower than the seasons, yet it learns with passing time to hold the beauty of a memory without wishing it was mine. The sunrise doesn't ask the darkness to stay another hour more. It simply welcomes in the morning and opens every door. I'm learning to let go, like autumn leaves released by the wind. Not because the story mattered less, but because it's reached its end. I hope your days are filled with laughter and your nights are warm and bright. I'm learning to let go, and somehow that feels right. If our paths should cross someday, beneath a different shade of blue, I hope we'll smile without the sadness and celebrate the truth. That love can leave a gentle imprint without becoming a regret. A chapter closed with gratitude for all the joy we met. I'm learning to let go, like a bird returning to the sky, carrying every precious lesson, but leaving pain behind. I hope you find the life you dreamed of and every blessing you're searching for. I'm learning to let go and feeling lighter than before. The evening settles on the hillside. The stars begin to softly show, and somewhere in the peaceful silence, I'm learning to let go. Yes, somewhere in the peaceful silence, I finally let you go.